Hi everyone, this is Jiayi. Today I'm excited to share with you a journey through my personal gaming history. So, let's start with the PSP gaming world. My first exposure to the world of digital gaming came through a PSP. And among the games, there are two really stands out. The first is Hatsune Miku Project Diva. In the game, you can press buttons in time with music and on-screen promotes to perform songs. The better your timing, the better your score. Playing this game was an eye-opening experience for me. It was not just about hitting the right notes at the right time. It was also about enjoying the energetic performances and catchy tones. Let's come to the second game. It's also a PSP game. It's called Dynasty Warriors. And as a young player, the impact of every strike and the feedback from each successful attack in the game was really satisfying myself. So the game's mechanics are designed to make you feel powerful, allowing you to take on legends of enemies with sweeping dynamic moves. And this hit feedback is what made Dynasty Warriors incredibly compelling to me. It wasn't just about the characters or the story, it was the sheer joy of action, the rhythm of battle that resonated with my younger self. This game instilled in me a love for games that offer a potent sense of agency and mastery. This is the quality that I still seek in games today. The next game, Spirit Camera. This was my gateway into horror games, introducing me a genre that would captivate me for years to come. So certainly, here's a simplified introduction to the game, and along with a personal reflection on my experience with it. Spirit Camera is a unique horror game for Nintendo 3DS that uses AR to bring the game into our real world. In the game, you use a camera on 3DS to look around your room as if it's part of the game's haunted house. So the story revolves around a mysterious diary that causes strange things to happen when you look at it through the camera. As you flip through the pages, the ghosts will appear. And when I first played this game, the experience was really unique because I still remember when I held the 3DS and turned it around in my own room to find ghosts that were really spooky. It felt like the game was happening all around me, and this game really opened my eye to what horror games could do with such new technology. Another game I played often on 3DS is Girls Mode 4 Star Stylist. In this game, I stepped into the role of a fashion manager, which was a fresh and exciting experience. This game allowed me to unleash my creativity in fashion design and boutique management. I was drawn in by the detailed customization options that let me tailor everything from clothing style to the layout of my store. Engaging with customers and meeting their fashion needs was not just fun, it also challenged my sense of style. Okay, let's jump into the PC gaming world. The game I'm talking about is Capcom's first Resident Evil. It was released back in 1996. When I first played Resident Evil, it was unlike anything I had experienced before. The game combined 3D characters with 2D backgrounds, which was groundbreaking at the time. This mix avoided the roughness that early 3D games often had, while still delivering a feeling similar to more advanced 3D games. I remember playing as Chris and Joe, exploring the Spencer House Mason. It's a place teeming with hidden passageways and dark secrets. The fixed camera angles and the limited view they provided made every corner turn a nerve-wracking experience. And one particular moment that stayed with me over the years was the classic turning head scene. This simple yet effective moment captures the essence of horror, subtle but deeply upsetting. It wasn't just the zombies or the puzzles that made the game for me. It was like the tension and everything. So, exploring the Spencer Mason, solving its mysteries, and escaping the zombies showcase the game's power to blend narrative and interaction, making it not just a game but like an experience that lasts long after, even if I turned off the computer at that time. Then I want to talk about the game Silent Hill 2. When people heard about this game, many different images come to mind. This game is known for its sick fog that envelops the streets, the twisted monsters, and its unsettling background music that together create a deeply disturbing atmosphere. Silent Hill 2 uses a fixed camera perspective, which means you can't just look wherever you want. This makes it harder to prepare for dangers that happen around the corner, adding to the feelings of helplessness and fear. One of the most memorable parts for me was the underground prison level. It's pitch dark, with only the sound of dripping water, heavy footsteps. Everything makes me want to escape as quickly as possible. Playing Silent Hill 2 was a unique experience for me. It wasn't just about the horror. The game uses visuals and sounds to dive into deeper themes of human emotion and psychology, making me think and feel deeply about what I'm experiencing. It's a game that stays with me, challenging myself to face fears, both in the game and in myself. Another game I love is Ghostwire Tokyo. This game caught my eye from the moment I first saw the trailer, thanks to its unique concept and stunning visuals. It was developed by Shinji Mikami, known for his work on survival horror games. Ghostwire Tokyo presents a different take on supernatural. In this game, the players explore a version of Tokyo that is empty after a mysterious event causes nearly all of the city's population to disappear. The streets are filled with spirits and paranormal phenomena. This game mixed modern cityscapes with traditional Japanese folklore elements, creating a visually rich and horror world. The art style is a highlight, combining realistic environments with supernatural elements that look both beautiful and haunting. What makes Ghostwire Tokyo so cool is how it lets you see and use a variety of supernatural abilities to combat the spirits haunting the city. These powers are visually spectacular, with gestures and symbols drawn directly from Japanese history. And the story of Ghostwire Tokyo is really deeply engaging. It's like a story of mystery and discovery. You unveil the truth behind the disappearance of the city's residents and your own mysterious abilities. Each clue you find and every spirit you encounter tells part of the Tokyo's larger story, making the game feel like a supernatural detective story. And playing this game is like stepping into a blend of mystery, adventure that sets against the backdrop of an urban yet ghostly Tokyo. It's this combination of cool abilities, stunning art, and a compelling story that makes this game a game that really stands out in my game history. One of my favorite pixel art game is Katana Zero. This game stands out for many reasons. Its story, its stunning visuals, and especially its music. The music in Katana Zero is more than just background sound. It draws you into the world of the game. It makes you feel as if you're living in the life of the solitary samurai, especially during the scenes set on rainy nights in a room. The music sets the perfect mood and deeply connects the players to the game's intense, fast-paced action. The game's visuals and the style also keep me glued to the screen. Every frame is like a piece of art, with vivid colors and sharp details that bring the game's dark, neon-lit world to life. Each level has its own feel, thanks in part to the music and the beautiful crafted visuals. Katana Zero is a game that I love, not just for its gameplay, but for how it makes me feel. The story, the art, the music all work together to create an unforgettable experience. And this is why it has a special place in my game history and when I think it's a game that everyone should try. As a horror game lover, The Evil Within 2 really stands out for me. So this game let the players explore different areas at their own pace, making each playthrough unique. And this open world creates a sense of unpredictability that keeps me on edge. Another aspect I really enjoy is the crafting system. Throughout the game, I gather items that I can use to craft weapons and health supplies. This adds a layer of strategy that I appreciate, as it makes me think carefully about how to manage my resources to survive the dangers of the game. Also, the story draws me in deeply. Playing as Sebastian, which was a detective, want to save his daughter. I can feel a strong connection to his journey. The game explores deep themes like guilt and redemption, which makes the experience more than just a series of scales. It feels like a personal battle against his fears. Also, visually, the game is a masterpiece in creating a chilling atmosphere. The clever use of lighting and shadows play tracks on my mind, making me nervous about what might be happening around the corner. And the enemies are not just terrifying but also creatively designed, challenging me to adapt my strategies in combat. All these elements in The Evil Within 2 comes together to create a truly immersive and memorable horror experience. It's these features that make the game special and why I keep coming back to it. As we reach the end of my presentation, I realize there are still so many games that I haven't had the chance to discuss today. I hope my stories and insights have given you a glimpse into how diverse and impactful these games can be. Thank you for joining me on my trip through my personal game history. I look forward to sharing more with you in the future and hearing about your own favorite games as well. Thank you.